Hello everyone, and welcome to another Battletech tips and tricks video. Today I'll be expanding upon LRM stability, knockdown, and I'll be showing you a way to get 3 salvage per mech kill fairly easy. Now this strategy is for those who are in middle to late game. Uh, as you can see, I actually have an assault mech already in this group. Now, a very important mech that you want to be looking for is the Jaeger mech with the LRM or the missile hardpoints in the arms. This mech is it's really good. I can't stress to you how important this mech is at farming. Uh, so basically, it has 4 missile hardpoints, 2 in the left arm and 2 in the right arm, and wow. So I have it equipped with 2 LRM-20s and 2 LRM-5s. And I have it set to that very specifically so I can split fire and I can stability knock down 2 mechs every turn. Now, for this strategy, you're not actually trying to destroy any mechs, you're just trying to knock them over and then incapacitate the pilot through pilot damage. So it's pretty fun and it's kind of funny while you're doing it. So basically, as you can see, for this time around, I have one LRM mech that's fully devoted to LRMs. That's this mech right here, the Jaeger mech. And then all the other mechs, they either have PPC or LRMs. And yeah, once you see this video, it's pretty awesome. So here you got the enemy coming up, and right now looks like there's an Orion and a Hunchback on the screen in front of us. So I'm gonna select my Jaeger mech. I'm gonna click multi-target and select each mech. So as you can see, A and B. So I have A set to the top 2 launchers and B set to the bottom 2. And they're both gonna get an LRM-5 and an LRM-20. Of course, all these LRMs they all have +1 stability on pretty much all my LRMs in the whole group. And as you can see, because of this, both mechs are max stability bar. So LRM-25 to each target, pretty mean. Then I take my sniper mech, which has 2 PPCs, and I'll multi-target each one of them. As you can see right here, click, click. Set A and B to each PPC, and then I'll fire. This should knock both of them down. So that's 1 knockdown per mech, which is 1 pilot damage per mech. And you're pretty much aiming to get, 5 to 6 pilot damage. Sometimes 4 works too, but you're gonna be proning mechs 2 at a time every turn, bare minimum. And since you have 4 mechs, you can even do more if possible. Now, I highly recommend, if you're using this strategy, to not use knockdown on lights and mediums. Unless you want the medium mech. You want to be coring out and destroying little mechs like this Locust right here. But you can pretty much do however you want. Here, what I'm doing is I'm firing 1 weapon to take out an evasion chevron right there, making it easier to alpha strike him later on. Because these little mechs, when they have like 4+ chevrons, it gets hard to take them out. So here I am. As you can see, I'm just gonna pelt it a little bit. I don't want to waste too many resources on it because its evasion is really high. Just by firing at it, even if I miss, it's gonna remove 1 evasion, which is really good. But I'm not actively trying to knock these mechs down. I don't care about having a Locust in my salvage at this point in the game, and I don't want to see 3 locust salvage parts clogging up my reward screen, so it's better to just take them out. But here you can see the two mechs that are prone. I hit reserve because I want them to stand up. I don't want to be shooting them, because when they're both standing up, then I can knock them down again and inflict more pilot damage. Now, the reason why this doesn't work early game is versus the other strategy that I showed you how to get 2 salvage per mech, is the enemy will fire back with this tactic, because you're actively letting them take their turns, or you're letting them stand up. So you need a strong tank to take the brunt of the damage, and that mech in the front is gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna get focus fired pretty much every turn by 4+ mechs. So this is a little bit more riskier, but you will get more salvage by the end of the run. So here, as you can see, only the hunchback is currently standing out of the 2 mechs. So
ready for orders.
Yeah, I'm cycling through my mechs to figure out what I'm gonna do here. It won't let me reserve because I already reserved last turn, so I have to actively do something this turn. So what I think I'm gonna do is, let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna multi-target, and I think I'm gonna try and bust up that locust. So as you can see, I'm gonna put this is my LRM and PPC mech. He goes in between turns, so he's gonna add knockdown, or he's gonna add stability to the hunchback, and then I'm gonna PPC for just brunt damage and try and kill the locust. There we go, got it. All right. So here we go. We got the Orion standing up. Ooh. Pew pew pew. He's getting his pew pew on. Okay, it's okay. Don't worry, buddy. We didn't forget about you. So let's see. So here we go. I'm gonna use my Jaeger mech. Yeah, I guess I'll do it. And then I'm gonna put just the LRM5 on the hunchback in order to knock him down, because he already has stability on him. And then see the Orion, he has guard on, so he's gonna take less damage. So I had to put both LRM20s on him just to fill that bar up. As you can see, so there I put LRM45 on him. Now you gotta really watch out for enemies that have that shield up, because they're gonna take a lot less knockdown, or they're gonna take a lot less stability damage, as well as regular damage from the front. But it's okay. So here I am. I'm using my brawler, and AC20s they have some pretty nasty knockdown too. And because there's a heavy mech, he has enough armor to survive that type of alpha. So there we go. I used it to knock him down. So each of these mechs have been knocked down twice, so they have 2 pilot damage on them. So here we go. I'm gonna move my sniper over, and there's not really much I can do. So yeah, I'm just gonna brace. Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Now back to my turn. Once again, I'm gonna reserve. Reserving is very important. So you're pretty much gonna do this almost every round. You really want to let these guys stand up. And as you can see, my brawler, he's taking a lot of damage. Okay, alright. Now we got both of them standing up. Perfect. Then I'm gonna select my Jaeger mech once it's my turn. See, good thing I had stability on, or I had guard on my my battle master, my sniper mech. And that shield really reduces a lot of damage from the side and front. And as you can see, those missiles are only doing two each, so that's pretty light. I can easily withstand that type of onslaught.
Standing by.
Here we go. I got my Jaeger mech on a multi-target. Set LRM 25 to each one of them.
Got it.
Build that bar up. Now, once again, that Orion has that shield on.
You, Commander.
But luckily, my brawler. Luckily, I have other mechs that can deal stability damage with this specific setup. So I'm gonna take my LRM PPC mechs, use my PPC to knock down the Hunchback who already has stability on him. As you can see, knock down. And then the LRMs gonna help to build up that bar on the Orion. So there you go, that Hunchback, he's been incapacitated. The mech is fully fresh, it hasn't taken that much damage, but he's been knocked down multiple times. So that counts as a 3 full salvage on that mech. I'm gonna take my brawler, use my AC-20s to fill up the bar, and then the LRMs to finish it off. Now that my brawler, just so you know, has 2 AC-20s and 2 LRM-5s. Now those LRM-5s, they're specifically used as weak weapons. I want to deal the least amount of damage as possible because my AC-20s are doing so much. Now the good thing is LRM-5s with +1 stability still do a lot of knockdown bar. So you can use that to build bar as well as you can use it to knock a mech over, like a PPC basically. So here you go, I took my Battle Master and I moved them so that I can now target those enemies off screen. Now as you can see, I don't have a sensor lock on any of my mechs because I don't want to be sensor locking only one target. I want to visually see 2 mechs standing every turn, bare minimum. So this strategy pretty much revolves around gunnery and guts. Alright, now let's take a look, see what mechs I want to target. Let's see. Okay. Well, Wolverine has a lot of chevrons.
Confirmed.
Hopefully I can build some bar on him, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Built some up. That Thunderbolt should max out. Take a look. Yep. Alright, near max. That's pretty good. Oh, he's moving. I miscalculated the turns. It's okay, he didn't lose that much stability bar, so he should still be within range of being knocked down. Oh no, he lost a lot, damn. My bad. Yeah, when they move or when they brace, it'll remove that stability bar. But it should be okay. I'll knock down. Let's see. I need to get those guys on the screen. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. Now, this system you kind of gotta, use on. You need to think about your turns on the fly. It's not like my previous video where it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Take out the legs. So you got to look at what their bars are and use each one of your mechs to try and build those bars up. Which is why, very specifically, I have one mech with a lot of LRMs. I have one mech with 2 sets of LRMs and a PPC. I have one sniper mech, which is just 2 PPCs. And I have one brawler, which has 2 AC-20s and 2 LRM-5s. I was very specific in choosing that type of setup. So as you can see, here's my sniper. He comes in, looks for targets that are full bar. Knock him down. Bada bing, bada boom. Knock down. There we go. Alright, that Orion getting back up.
Good to go.
Now, as you can see right here, one of the other reason that I have a mech with a brawler mech with two AC-20s and two LRM-5s is sometimes, you know, you might need to blow off a torso, a side torso, not the center torso, but sometimes you need to take out a side torso. Side torsos will they'll do pilot damage also. So here you go. As you can see, I'm going to try and take out that side torso. Boom, side torso destroyed. That's going to cause a pilot damage, which will incapacitate the enemy mech warrior. At this point, that's 3 full salvage on that mech. So just for our running tally, we have an Orion and a Hunchback, all with full 3 salvage. Now we're working on these mechs on the side. Let's see.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, most pilots have a base of 3 pilot HP and a maximum of 5. So, you know, sometimes, you know, or most of the time in the middle of the campaign, mid-game, they have 3 pilot HP. When you start to get in towards the end game, they're going to have more. But at this stage, as you can see, there's no assault mechs, so they're all heavies and mediums. So you can almost assume that they have 3 pilot HP at this point. But even if they have 5, you can just keep doing this, keep knocking them down. Because the amount of damage these mechs are doing is fairly low. Most of them are LRMs. There's not much focus damage except for those AC-20s. Here we go. I picked the Wolverine and Thunderbolt. I'm gonna try and build those guys' bar up. These should max out on both of them. There we go. Oh wow, okay. That's not max, but it's still not bad either.
Damage minimal.
Alright.
What can I do for you?
So let's see, what am I gonna do? Got Wolverine, a Thunderbolt with high stability. Let's see. I think if I use my AC-20 on the Thunderbolt, maybe? Yeah. Oh no, you know what? Let's try just the LRMs. We'll put yeah, let's do that. We'll try just the LRMs. We still have another mech that can push him down if needed. There we go. Bring up that bar a little bit more. Alright, there we go. And grab my sniper mech. Multi-target and
Waiting for order.
I need a better angle. Give me a second.
Receiving you.
Oh, you know what? There's a standing mech. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna use my Orion. So there's a mech without stability damage on him. So I'm gonna multi-target. Put my LRM-50. Oh man, overheat. Damn. Totally forgot about that. Okay, you know what? Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna go back to my. I think I'm gonna use my sniper. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, there we go. Yep, it's a good spot. I'm gonna use my PPCs and bada bing, bada boom. That should knock him down. Knock down. All right. And the next guy. Boom. There we go.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yep. Like clockwork. Nami? Alright.
Good to go.
Alright, back to the Orion. Thunderbolt. Okay, let's turn off the PPC. I don't want to overheat. Now, technically I could, but I'm trying to limit the amount of internal damage on my mechs at the end of the round, so I don't have to waste time repairing them. That way I can jump immediately back into missions.
Ready for orders. Receiving you.
Alright, there we go. Target 2 guys, A and B.
Confirming. Multiple targets.
Same old, same old. Get that bar going. More bar on the other guy. Alright.
Send me a real opponent.
We're gonna get a lot of salvage at the end of this round. You're gonna see. It's gonna be crazy. Alright. So we got one more guy still standing. So I'm gonna multi-target. I'm gonna use my LRMs on the guy who has no stability on him, and I'm gonna use PPC on
Copy that.
one of the guys who already has stability on him. Knock him down. There we go. Knock down on that B. There we go. And yeah, that Wolverine probably has one more pilot HP before he gets knocked out. Oh no! Going into Eternal.
Damage critical.
Yeah, when a mech has internal damage, that adds repair time, which I dislike. But as long as I don't lose a weapon or an arm or a torso, that it should be fine. Alright, gonna bring in the brawler. Let's see who's standing up. Who has no bar? Thunderbolt standing up. He has full bar. Other Thunderbolt. Okay. So all I need is one LRM5 to knock down B. And I'm going to use the rest of the stuff on A. Now, A is fairly fresh, so it should be okay to shoot those ACs at him. I'll fill the bar up. And that'll knock down B. There we go. Alright, that Thunderbolt B, he should be very close to getting knocked out. So now we take our sniper. We only need one PPC, so we'll turn off the other one. Get our pew-pews on, knock down. There we go. Pretty systematic. So each one of these guys, actually one Thunderbolt probably needs to take 2 more pilot damage. But the other one should be at 1 already, which is good. Almost time to cash it in.
Yikes! That hit hard. Standing by.
Alright.
Ready for orders.
Going back to the Jaeger mech. Trusty old Jaeger mech. Actually, no, we got a reserve. Got a reserve. I pretty much reserve almost every first turn. Alright. There we go. Got some people standing up. That's good.
Commander?
No. Where's that Jaeger mech? There he is. Alright, multi-target. Get that Thunderbolt and that Wolverine, A and B. Here we go.
Aye, aye.
Dude, the Jaeger mech is so good. So buff. Oh, got a torso. That's gonna be a pilot damage. Alright, so we don't have to snipe him down. Alright, lucky. Either way, we could have used a PPC, knock him down. It's all good. This is just speeding it up 1/4 a turn.
Good to go. Commander.
Use our Orion, build up some more bar. Well, you know what? Hold on. Give me a second.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, let's use the brawler. That'll work out better. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the brawler will build up that bar a bit more, and it'll save my Orion for later. No, you know what? Let's see. Gotta watch out because that Thunderbolt has orange. So you know what? Let's use the Orion. This works a little bit better. And you know, I'm just gonna focus it all on the Thunderbolt because he has that guard up. Get that bar up. Use as many weapons as possible to bring that bar up.
Good to go.
Alright. Now we'll use the brawler. Oh man.
Firing on target.
Alright. Okay, here we go. Build up bar on B. So we'll knock down A and then put a little bit more stability on B. Getting there. Building that bar up a little bit. Now, keep in mind if you're ever under missile onslaught and
Ready for orders.
you know you have a mech that's that has a lot of stability damage on your team, make sure you use guard to bring that bar down and also to help them, you know, gain less stability. It's like when you fight against mechs that have like 3 LRM carriers or something, they can really knock your mechs down the same way that you're knocking down their mechs. So this should be the final round. This should knock out all the mechs.
Took a heavy hit there.
Let's see.
Commander? Got it.
I'm gonna fully build this guy's bar up. I'm gonna use all my LRM launchers because he's guarded, as you can see. Gotta bring that yellow up.
Take that. Waiting for orders.
Alright, use multi-target. I think I gotta turn off these AC-20s. I don't want to accidentally kill the Thunderbolts because they're both orange armor. So these one LRM5 on each one should do it. And if it doesn't, it'll still bring up their bar high enough. Okay, so one got knocked down. One's still standing, but I still have my sniper. That should be fine. I think I'm gonna fire both because that shield is really eating it up. Alright, there we go. Knock down. Alright, so that guy got it knocked out. And we got one more left.
Orders?
This guy should be easy to take out.
Receiving you.
We'll just go ahead and try and take out one of these torsos, I think. Let's see.
Aye, aye.
Reserve. Oh no, he's gonna stand up. Okay. So yeah, if he stands up, it's even better. Let's put some LRMs on him and take it home.
Okay, that was.
All right.
Commander?
Finish this off. So go and use my Jaeger mech. I'll just go ahead and launch all the tubes. Okay, there we go.
Tango's trash.
I must have hit the head once or something. Alright, so pretty much all the mechs except for the Locust were all knocked out. Without any limbs getting blown off, except for, I think one of them we took out a torso. The enemy Orion, we took out the side torso. But they should all be 3 salvage each. So here's the end. Double checking. Oh, I got that damage on that Battle Master. I hate that. Alright, let's take a look at the reward screen. 3 Hunchbacks. There we go. 1 Locust. 3 Orions. 3 Thunderbolt 5S. 3 Thunderbolt 5 SC. Let's see. And 3 Wolverines. Bada bing, bada boom. See? Alright, and there we go. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. It would really help me out. And until next time, take care.